Tommee Profit made a significant profit, you see. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is a channel all about the human voice. That's what we are about here at Charisma Performing Arts. And we analyze the performances of singers. We look at the production, we look at sometimes at songwriting, we look at the choice of key, the way the singer chooses to use their voice, apply their voice for a specific effect they want to create, etc. So we talk about all things human voice, and in this season, it is December 2023, we are looking at a few Christmas songs, because it is the season, right? So Tommee Profit is one of my new favorite musicians on earth. He's a producer, a brilliant musician and producer. And a lot of his music have been placed in cinema, film, television, ad campaigns and stuff. It's got over 1 billion streams on Spotify alone of his music. And he creates this big, cinematic, epic, amazing tracks. So on this album, which was released in 2020, called The Birth of a King, there were a bunch of tracks, I think 12 or 13 tracks. And on each track, he collaborated with a different artist, vocalist, or vocal group. It's really interesting. You should check out the whole album. I put a link to the playlist below this video. So go and check it out. It's beautiful. If you love Christmas, if you love Christmas music, and if you just love really good production, and 6 or 7 of the tracks were turned into music videos. It's all beautifully done. But each track has a totally different style and vibe. And so I've already released a video on Oh Holy Night, a duet that was done for this album, and also Mary Did You Know. So you can check out the links for those below this video as well. And now today we are gonna listen to that ancient, well, not ancient as in thousands of years old, but that very old Christmas tune. Veni Veni Emmanuel was the Latin, the original Latin. But we know it as O Come, Emmanuel. It's a very well-known and popular Christmas carol. And in this, he took a group of young singers, treble voices. So there are some girls, looks like, who are maybe already teenagers, but also younger kids with treble voices. That means unchanged voices. They haven't gone through adolescence and their voices haven't grown and changed. But it's a children's choir sound. But then what he does with the track is just something quite unique, quite special. So let's share that moment together.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
I've seen this many times, so I'm just stopping it right before the next section comes. Isn't it beautiful, the sound of children's voices? I've heard it said that if you see and hear a baby laugh, you can't not laugh along. It cannot not affect you. Because young children, babies and then young children, for the large part, who are fortunate, blessed enough to grow up in a normal sort of household and society. they are so unpolluted still by the world, isn't it? We all get messed up as we grow up. I'm sure you're aware. The culture that we are raised in is mostly responsible for that. And the internet and social media and everything out there plays a big part in how we are corrupted, and we become less and less and less pure and natural and organic and the way we were intended to be. That's for free. That's just my opinion. But the sound of children's voices, doesn't it just do something to you? In unison, right? Means they all sing the same melody at the same time. D minor. Well, it's not really D minor. It's more like a mode. It doesn't have the C sharp in it like D minor would. So it's more modal. But so beautiful. And all you see is this little group of singers here. And then you see a bunch of string players over there. And then Tommy standing in the middle with his DJ type electronic trickery that he does really cool things with. You should really listen to this with headphones or on great speakers. You can't just listen to it on your phone or your laptop speakers. It just doesn't do justice to it. To really appreciate everything that went into the production of these tracks, do yourself a favor. But so beautiful, so pure, so simple, because that's what that melody asks for. It's just so simple. Yeah, beautiful. And I love where it is filmed and how it is filmed. Really good production. So let's see what happens next. Singing parts. Love that on the strings. Sure. Powerful, hey? I forgot to mention in the first part, just like a piano and then an organ sound, like a church organ sound. And now this is bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, sort of effect created by the strings. And then he plays the percussion through that machine of his. I'm a little bit illiterate when it comes to what those kinds of things are called. You can let me know if you know in the comments, but yeah, he's creating the beats, the different beat sounds on that simulator or that piece of hardware that he's got there. And then I saw also the brass, right? The trombones and the trumpets. It's mixed in a very specific way. You can't really hear it as brassy as you normally hear it when you listen to a symphony orchestra or something. But yeah, and then also, of course, the kids went from singing in unison to singing in two parts. Still simplistic, still sticking to the melody's original core sort of value or intention. I think it's just beautiful. Let's keep going. Interesting chord, major chord. No beats at the moment, no percussion. That chord. love that. Now I can hear the brass. Listen to the ambience in the track. Gosh, I think that's just so special. So different. And as different as that track is to what you are used to hearing that carol maybe, so different is every track on this album. It really is a fantastic thing. And then the other day I saw that they did a live concert, The Birth of a King, and they performed, I think, all the tracks that are on the album with the artists who recorded it. And it's incredible because sometimes you think, yeah, this vocal thing that I just heard probably beautified, manipulated in post-production, in the studio. Like sometimes I look at singers and I go, there's no way you can sing that live that well or do that thing live. But then when you see them live, you can't argue. All brilliant musicians, obviously, and brilliant singers who are also musicians, but yeah. So I think that was just a beautiful take on the classic Christmas carol, O Come, Emmanuel. TOMMEE PROFITT, huge respect as a musician, for what he's doing. I've watched some videos lately where he describes and shows how he produced certain tracks for certain other artists. The layers and just how they come up with the ideas and stuff is just incredible. So inspirational. By the way, yesterday on the 3rd of December 2023, something very special happened. And that is I had my first video on my channel that hit 1 million views. And that's the video on Emma Koch singing with Andre Rieu and his orchestra, singing Voila. If you haven't seen it, please go and check it out. It's on the channel. I'm so grateful for every view. I really am. I'm so grateful for every comment. I'm so grateful for every person who subscribes, who helps us to do what we do, because you know that if a video gets likes and comments and people watch it, then the YouTube algorithms make sure that that video gets shown to more people when they search for something related. So I just want to say, if you're a follower of the channel, I really appreciate all your support. Please do leave a comment. I love hearing from you. I try to read as much as I can and answer them. But yeah, this was a special moment, and I thank you for sharing it with me. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Just before you go, let me just remind you that you can actually book a session with me, a one-on-one, through my Patreon. You can go there and check it out, or you can send me a message through the website. And then also, if you want to chat with me, why not visit our Discord server? The links to all of that is in the description below.